Hey everybody,
What's up?
Hey,
playing this game in first person now.
yep. It's
All
a
right.
new
Oh,
mode they just added. It's a little
and it's
glitchy.
already glitched out.
I
Classic
want to
game
do
developers.
Orin or Corrupted Monk.
I wonder
Come on,
if
game
I
designers.
wonder if someone's like actually like try to work on a mod to make these games like first person.
VR
I don't know.
Sekiro. If you die in the VR, you die for
God, that
real.
it would make me so sick to try and play
Yeah.
this VR. Start grappling and just flying around.
I was playing super hot on Brandon's VR, and then I smashed the controller into the wall because I was like, or no, into the table because I was like, am I close to anything? And he was like, nah. And then I immediately hit my hand on the table.
Well,
I was
Yeah.
like, I was very close to the table.
he didn't think you meant the table though.
Yeah.
Man, I love watching this fight in like 10 FPS.
I know.
I was hoping it would be a little
So,
better because I've noticed,
I mean, it
like,
looks like the stream looks good, but the frame rate is
yeah.
absolute trash.
'cause I've got,
You really need to get the damage, some damage on it, because the posture recovers so quick when you don't.
no,
Get
that's
in there.
what I'm doing.
You should throw that and then like get really close and then do two Ichimanjis.
Oh, you're right.
Doesn't it when you have like the red symbol pop up? Isn't that like a counter you can do?
That means you can't block it.
Oh, I thought there was like a counter you could do.
Depends. If he's doing a thrust, I could
Usually.
do a Makiri counter, but it's kind
When
of hard
he's
to
doing a
pull
sweep, you
off.
can stomp on him.
Yeah.
Like that's usually what it means, but like when it's introduced, it says that it means that like you can't block it.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. What does that move? Pull that one out of his butt.
The easy thing about this boss is that it only has one life bar.
Yeah. I was literally just noticing that.
Yes.
It's still, it's not like a super hard one, but it could be frustrating.
No, this is meant to be the easy version.
Yeah, there's another. You fight him again. Spoilers. And it's that one's a bit tougher, especially because the arena is a lot harder.
That's what she's.
Yeah,
Whoops.
both of the like main bosses that we have right now, like the two main bosses you go to after Genichiro, have like later, harder versions.
Talking about Guardian Apes, later harder version.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I ever actually beat that. I just like didn't do it.
Yeah, you've been saying that about a lot of bosses.
But you can skip a lot of stuff.
I know, but it makes the last boss so much harder because you have like so much less attack power and vitality.
Yeah, I know. That's why I never ended up finishing the game. I got too frustrated.
I'm looking at the stamina bar for the monk, and it is going down considerably slower.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Probably at the point where you can start like maybe a little more damage, and then you can start like just focusing on parrying.
Jesus, man. Don't chill out.
Still
Man.
go down pretty quick.
Yeah. I mean, when it goes down quick, but like it takes like a hot couple seconds before it starts to like really jump down.
Yeah.
There he is.
You got another shot. You're all good.
Yeah, I'm still out of healing though. Fortunately.
You got some rice, don't you?
Yeah, but did it actually pause? I thought it didn't pause this whole time.
No, this game
I think
pauses.
yeah, this game pauses. I think it's just Dark Souls that doesn't.
Oh my god, that would have been so helpful to know. There's been so many times where I'm like, man, I need an item, but it's not on my thing.
Yeah.
Ah,
This is the only one that has like a real pause.
how did I never figure that out? Am I just that stupid?
I mean,
Yes.
I used that a lot when I got through the last boss. Like I would just pause, wait a sec, and then like look through my items. I like
Gotta be
it was
something
like
in
really
here
down
that'll
to the
kill him in
wire.
one hit.
It was like there's gotta be something in here I can heal with. I used like every little healing item I had.
What?
Yeah.
Definitely should have had that one. Alright, pellet time.
I mean, there's no reason not to give you a pause because this is the only one that's not always online.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, imagine this game online. Whoop.
Yeah.
I mean, they did add messages and stuff in an update, but nobody can like
What?
invade you and stuff.
That's one thing that drives me insane with these games sometimes is like when the boss just randomly decides to make a new move they've never done before.
That's better. It's better than
Ah.
fighting the iron golem and having him grab you while you're like standing 10 feet behind him.
Yeah, his hitbox on the grab is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
You remember him?
I just did that fight not that long ago.
Did you summon Tarkus?
Huh? Oh, Iron Giant?
Yeah.
Is that in Demon Souls?
No, it's
No,
in
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
Okay,
Before you
we're
go to
talking
Anor
about-
Londo.
Oh, yeah, on top of Sen's
You're thinking of
Fortress.
Tower Knight.
No. I was thinking of the one on top of Sen's Fortress in the first place, but then you said something about Tarkus, and I was confused about... I don't know what that is, so I thought maybe it was something from Demon Souls.
It's a summon.
Yeah, he makes the
Oh,
fight super easy.
Never seen that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Brendan was like, he comes in and he basically knocks him off the building, and then he's gonna be super helpful, and I was like, cool, and I went and summoned him, and I went back in, and like I looked behind me to see where he was, and he was running into the fog door, but
Yeah.
like away from the fight.
Yeah, but he did come in and he pretty much took him down himself.
Yeah.
He's like a super OP summon.
But it was just funny because Brendan was like, he's gonna
come on.
be super crazy, and like the first thing I see is him running away from the fight.
Ah!
Well, that's that.
Golly. I'm into like a
Could always go
90-year-old
fight Guardian Ape instead.
I'm into a 90-year-old woman when I play these games. Oh gosh, golly. Whatever shall I do?
You
Is that
should
what
get good
90-year-old women do?
Yep.
when they play this game.
Oh heavens. I need to go fight the Guardian Ape. He's throwing doo-doo at me. So
what he
anyways,
Yeah, he does that.
you guys watch
Yeah.
Better Call Saul?
Nope.
I watched the first 3 seasons, but it's been a while, so I don't really remember much.
I watched a few episodes back when it first came on, like when it was on TV. But yeah. So to put that in perspective for you.
Well, I've been watching it, and oh man, it's getting so good. Like at first when people said it could possibly be just as good as Breaking Bad, I was like, y'all are crazy. There's no
No, it
show
definitely
as good
is.
as there's no show as good as Breaking Bad. Now I'm
Like,
at
I
a
don't know
point
if I
where
like
I'm
it
like,
more, but
yeah, I mean it's not exactly my style as much as Breaking Bad is, but I could definitely see it being as good of a show.
Are you gonna see
I just got to an episode where I was like, God, man, this is so good.
Are you gonna see Bob Odenkirk's new movie? Nobody.
probably
My
not.
dad was just talking to me about that because I was watching Better Call Saul. He usually watches with me, but I don't think he pays attention at all.
Happens.
And he, I don't think he could describe the plot going on at all. Same thing with Breaking Bad. Like he just randomly started watching it with me at from season 5 on, and I was like, "But you didn't watch the rest of the show." He was like, "I watched
Yeah, Mom
season
did that
1."
too.
And I was like, "Yeah, you could have watched season 1, but you don't get what's going on."
And then he goes and he's like, "Yeah, I can't watch TV. I just can never get into it because you're starting at season 5."
Yeah. But
Hey, man.
anyways, so And he was talking to me about Bob Odenkirk's new movie, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to Better Call Saul.
Way to be supportive.
I'm on like season 2, episode like 9, I think.
It's basically just like a John Wick movie.
Something.
Oh, really?
Something huge
Yeah.
just happened with Chuck, and it was pretty.
All right, I have one question. I think the answer is no, but did you get to the old lady episode?
What about the old lady? There's several old ladies.
The old lady.
That is a no. The one that's ridiculously sad.
Oh,
Mm.
no. I don't
Okay.
think so.
Like maybe the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, well,
On a
now I
show.
know. Now I know what to expect. No, I was gonna talk about how
I don't know.
they do a scene and there's like, it was so impactful. Like, there's a way to do like violence and stuff in shows, and it wasn't even like necessarily a big violent scene. It was the way they did it though, where there's just like, I'll put it this way: there's a very realistic sounding thud. If you've seen the show, you know exactly what I'm talking about, most likely.
I have no
There's
idea what you're talking about.
very realistic sounding thud. It's like the kind of thud when you see like a toddler smash their head on something that is like hard, and you're just like, ooh, like it was bad. There's a sound effect
Yeah.
like that,
And
and I
then you
was like,
just laugh. They're like, ha ha ha. I guess that
no,
was.
I was not laughing. I was like, oh Jesus.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, but it's been a
Maybe
long time since
Maybe
I've
it's not
watched
as
it.
big of a scene as I'm like thinking it might be, because like right
No,
now
I just
that's
like
the
don't
very
remember
last.
much of the show in general, so
Yeah, it's a really slow show. Like, it's a very slow burn. I'm almost to season 3, and I'm like, we've barely even started the main plot.
yeah. I like really have to like watch something a few times before I can like really remember the details of it. Like I was
Yeah.
just like looking through movies yesterday and I passed by Marriage Story and I was like, oh yeah, I watched that. And I was like, I don't remember anything from that movie. And I watched it like not even a year ago.
I remember like the big scenes from that movie, but I don't
remember
like.
nothing.
I didn't watch.
I really liked that movie. That was really
I
good.
did too, but I
was
don't
also,
remember anything from it.
I was also like, at the time, I was watching a lot of Adam Driver's stuff, so like maybe that's why it was more. I remembered it more. I remember because everyone was making
Maybe.
fun of me because they were saying that
Yeah, you had. A
I
huge
loved
man
that I had a
Driver.
giant man crush on
Oh,
Adam
yeah.
Driver, and I was like, I just really think
I
he's a
remember
good
jumping in
actor.
there.
Sorry.
And it's fine that you do. It's fine. It's okay. You're allowed to have a man crush.
Look, I
Yeah.
just really like Ben Swolo. Okay,
Yeah, I get it.
I keep that
You
picture
like-
framed in my bathroom.
You like strong, wide men. Got it.
You know, a movie I just watched yesterday, which is a big deal because I don't normally watch movies very often.
What?
Napoleon Dynamite
Oh, okay.
for the first time in a long time.
I've never seen
Holds
that
up.
movie.
You should watch it. It's a
It's
very
one of
good
those
movie.
ones where it was like a little before my time, and I just never really got that interested in the
It's
concept of it.
2004, so
The first
you were
time
3.
I watched Napoleon Dynamite, I think it
Whoa.
was my
Lagging.
one of my teachers in, I think it was like 7th grade, brought in the DVD.
Yeah, I was gonna say I actually watched it in gym class in 4th grade.
Yeah. And I
You know
was just like, I'm not a fan.
The thing that actually made me want to watch it more than anything is when I found out it was like a completely independent film that they just like shot by themselves.
I think it was that guy's first movie. Yeah. It was really good though. Like, I mean, everyone always talks about like the comedy of it, but I think it's just like a good story in
What?
general.
That's a
I
Like a
damn.
nice
totally
feel
backed
good.
away in time.
It's a nice feel good slice of life movie.
Yeah,
I don't know.
the
Like
opposite of Marriage Story.
I'm still
Yeah.
not a big fan of it. Like I've watched it at least twice, and I just didn't like it either time I watched it.
Yeah, I mean, it is like I did feel like it was like I didn't think it was perfect. Like I thought it was pretty slow. Like I was getting kind of bored about halfway through. Like I felt like it was too long, even though it's only 90 minutes.
Yeah.
But I like the overall like picture of it.
I think I mean, I haven't seen it, like I said, but from the way people describe it, it sounds to me kind of like a Bill and Ted-ish feeling to it, like where it's just funny, like good time, like kind of lighthearted, kind of
It's
kind of
I wouldn't really
dummy.
compare it to Bill and Ted much. Like it's like appeal comes from the fact that it's like a movie about nothing.
Yeah.
Like there's not really a plot to it at all.
Oh,
Have
Like
you
it's just this kid in high school.
ever watched Joe Pera Talks with You?
no.
No.
I think if anyone would like it, maybe Brendan would. But it's like
Mhm.
short. It's like a short show. I think they're about like 15 minutes long at the most because it's on Adult Swim. But
Mhm.
it's about a teacher from the UP,
Whoops.
and he just like he just has like a very like grandpa aesthetic.
Mhm.
But and it's like and it's just like such a weird show, but I love it because like
Yeah.
he's just like so chill and nice. But like
Mhm.
there's like a thing where he's like his best friend is like his neighbor who's like 20-30 years older than him, but his
There was a
like
gore
neighbor's
scene
wife
there.
doesn't like him at all.
Uh-huh.
But he's just like the nicest dude, but he's weird.
Hmm.
But I think
Yeah.
you would like it.
It seems pretty interesting. It says it's on HBO Max.
Yeah, but they did just put it on HBO Max.
Nice.
Like a
I'll have to
month
look
ago.
at that. Anybody ever watched the Napoleon Dynamite animated series?
Nope.
No.
Me
As
either.
someone who didn't like the movie, I didn't feel it was my place to watch the animated series as well.
It was 6 episodes long.
Yeah. I'm
The reason
fine.
I watched it, like I haven't thought about that movie in years, but I've been watching George Lopez, which
Yeah.
was like airing around the time Napoleon Dynamite came out, and they had like a cameo where Pedro comes in,
Dun, dun, dun,
and I was like, man, I haven't thought about that movie in forever. I wonder if it holds up. Hey, look, you're out of Spirit Emblems.
I know. I
Wow.
was gonna say
Hey Camden, name that song.
it's Slow Rider
Slow Rider.
or Low Rider.
Low Rider.
I mixed up Low Rider and Slow Ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. George Lopez is very good though. It's leaving Peacock in like 20 days, so I've been rushing through it.
Where's it go? Oh, is it just going to Paramount Plus, or is it?
It's
Oh,
just
that's what
leaving.
yeah, we talked about this.
It's going to
disappearing.
George Lopez Plus, the new streaming service.
It's owned by
Right, so I can't
ABC,
get
so
this
I would assume it
because
would go to Hulu, but I
I
don't
need
know.
another prosthetic, and I don't. Do we ever figure out what that was? I'm sure we did.
It's the finger whistle.
Yeah, and you get
So
that
you got to beat the ape.
from the ape. That
All
big
right, let's go to
stinking
the ape.
monkey.
Yeah, let's fight him.
Because you already passed the point where, like, you
Right,
passed the
where's-
part where you
Oh,
would fight
she's
the
not
double
even
ape,
here. I
so you
came
don't
over-
have to. So you wouldn't have to. Like you're not going to be forced to fight him again if you don't want to. So you can safely go to the ape now if you wanted to.
So Rob didn't see this part. So remember Emma, how she was there before, and you
Yeah.
would talk to her with the gourds. After you beat Genichiro, she moves to here.
Yeah.
It seems the sculptor's
Good to know.
Please.
You cured his dragon rot.
I thought
Gotta give him some sake. Yeah, a lot of the plot points in this game come after you give people alcohol.
Yeah.
That's when people loosen up, man.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
They loosen
The,
up a little too much in this game.
I've never
sometimes.
tried sake, and I always want to try it.
They drink it in Yakuza like a dragon all the time.
Should save it for
And-
like if you ever go to Japan. It's like
In
have it through your first time in Japan. It'd be awesome.
you know how in like
It's past
Persona
done
they
for,
have like
right?
social links? Yeah.
Yeah.
In Persona they have like social links, where you
No, I
like
don't
build
know.
bonds with other characters and stuff.
Yeah.
I know
And
nothing
in
about that.
Yakuza, well, that's why I'm describing it. In Yakuza Like a Dragon, they have drink links.
Mm.
Like basically just ripped right off of Persona. I mean,
Yeah.
they're both Sega franchises at this point.
I know we talk about Reddit like a little bit too much, but I just saw a
Yeah, there's
Reddit
lots
thread
of
today
talk about it
that
on
was
Reddit.
like, "Dear people of Reddit, how do you make friends if you don't drink alcohol? I just don't get it." And I was like, "Really? You can't make a friend without being under the influence? I mean, come on."
Whoa.
That wasn't what the thread was saying.
Guess who's back? Back. Snake is back. He's a snake. It's some
The point of the thread was, how do you make friends as an adult without going to bars and stuff?
Yeah, I know, but the way they phrased it made me mad.
Pretty.
It wasn't like I need to be drunk to make friends.
Me and Brendan see all the same threads because we're always just unpopular.
Yeah.
Stay at like the top of our all right now.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean.
Still
Is
gotta
like
dig deep for it.
that thread made me like the way they phrased it made me annoyed because I was like, yeah, okay, here's why. You know what? There's some backstory to why it made me annoyed. It wasn't just like, oh, it made me annoyed because it existed. There.
You better
I-
run.
So, for some backstory into my personal life, I recently started a new job within the last few months, and I have a lot of, and I've been switching positions at that job a lot. So I've been meeting a lot of new coworkers, and like, you know, you don't exactly make great friends with them, but like you try to get a feel for them so that the few days you're working with them, you're not like, you know, just awkwardly not talking to anybody ever.
Mhm.
And like people come up to you and talk to you, and it's weird to not really talk back, even though I'm pretty in general on the more antisocial side. But everybody at work is so surprised when they find out I don't drink. They're like, are they like,
You're
do you
19.
drink? Well, yeah, I know. It's just another part of it. They're like, you don't drink? And I'm like, no. They're like, so what do you do? Smoke? And I'm like, no. They're like, so what do you do all day? And I'm like, not those things. Like, these are legitimate conversations I have. Like, I can't even make it up where it's like, you don't drink? You don't smoke? And I'm like, no. And they're like, this one guy was like, so you must do some like messed up stuff then, because like if you're not doing some normal thing like that, then your vice must be something terrible. And I was like, or I'm just a normal person that just doesn't like partake in those things. I don't know. It's like, so what do you do? And I'm like, I play video games and I watch Netflix. And yeah,
I murder my coworkers and then go to a new job.
Well, yeah, it's like they really, I don't know, that guy in particular, I was like, why is it either I drink and smoke or I kill people? Like, why is there no in between?
Well, I mean, like, with like the kind of job that you're doing, like the hours that you were working, it's like,
I mean,
a lot
I
of
was working
people,
graveyard
like,
shift.
Yeah, like a lot of people don't respond well to those hours, so they try to find something. Because like when I worked for the post office, you know, I was doing 12-hour days, 6 to 7 days a week. But it's just like the way. Oh man, this is gonna make me throw up.
Whoa, it's like it's lagging on my screen.
But like the way
A
like
lot of monkeys.
how people dealt with it. Was,
All
like,
right, enough
they would-
monkeying
they would come
around.
into work- They would come into work drunk. They would like on their lunch they'd get high as shit.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's hard to describe this story without kind of like doxing where I work. But they just opened like a new part that I
You
moved
just
to.
run.
I'm trying to get more emblems. or whatever they're called.
I would say you probably work more of like a normal shift right now than.
Well, now I'm starting to work 2:30 to 10:30, and I think
I'm
that's
saying, like,
pretty good.
I mean, that's like a general like shift hour for a lot of people. So
Yeah,
that's
well,
like,
like,
that's not like something terrible. Like you can still live your life.
yeah. So previously, like before this week, I was working 4:30 p.m. to 3 a.m. But it's also an hour away.
Yeah.
Almost. It's like 45 minutes, but I had to get there a little early because it's a far walk from the parking lot. But so yeah, so there's that, and then
There he is.
monkey. So yeah, so I really wasn't getting much time to like actually enjoy living,
Yeah.
but now I'm doing a more normal shift where this week I had to be there at 6:30, so I was getting up at 5, which was not
fight him.
not my cup of tea at all. And I was working till 2:30 p.m. and that was going to be Monday through Friday rather than 4 days a week. And now I'm doing 2:30 to 10:30, 5 days a week. I want to go get some of the stuff around here first.
I mean,
No,
that's
go
like,
fight him.
like it still doesn't like seem
I'll fight on one.
like that's like the everyday every person like kind of work shift. Like a lot of people just work 8 hours. Like
Yeah.
at the one I worked 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And if I wanted to sleep like full amount, it was not great. And like basically I would sleep like 6 hours. Like at the most I would sleep like 6 hours.
Jesus.
But I would generally sleep like 4.
The stream is chaos.
I know I can't.
My screen is
can't.
chaos. I'm having like some lag actually. It doesn't usually happen. It's been happening a lot today though.
I feel like we should
You
have
got to turn your
recorded,
settings down.
I feel like we should have recorded our screen so he could see it. He's like, I'm experiencing some lag. I'm like, you ain't experiencing nothing yet.
Well, obviously it's way worse for you guys. Oh look, he's throwing his doo-doo at me. I just got poisoned because he threw his doo-doo at me. I don't remember how to do this fight at all.
Don't get hit and hit him as much as you can.
Yeah, I remember that part.
I wouldn't even bother trying to parry and stuff.
Oh, I before I forget,
I mean, you could
'cause-
heal.
yeah, I'm trying. It's really hard to get away from him. Before I forget, where I was going with that story is, pretty much every day, people at my work would show up, like super drunk or super high, and I mean, you know, it was like it's a job where like a lot of these people are working heavy machinery, and I don't know if that's exactly the best place to be.
I mean,
the
that's what it was
influence.
at that one place I work, aka the post office.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not gonna judge anyone or anything like that. Like, if they want to do that, that's whatever. I don't care. But like, that's just, in my opinion, it's pretty irresponsible at the very least.
Well, you're more young. You're younger. So
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these people.
because like some of them probably been working there for like a good long while.
Yeah, that's
And they're
how it
probably-
is.
and
Is
they're
there's a
probably
lot of people
tired
that've
of,
been there
like-
20+ years, and
They're probably like tired of like not being able to like spend time with their kids. You know.
yeah, that's
Like,
pretty much everybody I talked to on the morning shift, which is what I've been doing. I was like, man, I cannot do this morning shift. Like, I don't know how you guys do it. And he's like, well, if I want to see my family, I have to do this shift. And I
yeah.
was like, I respect that. Sludge.
I mean, that's like all it really is. It's just like that's why like I had such a hard time working at the post office because like I like to like spend time like talking to my parents, talking to my sisters, talking to you guys, and like I couldn't like I do that. Like I couldn't like find the time to even like think about hanging out with friends because like the one day off, if I had that day off during the week, I was literally dead to the world.
Yeah. That's what I like about this new shift is I do get the weekends off like normal, and I can 2:30 is like, I'm a little bit of a night owl. Like my normal schedule is actually kind of more in line with that really late schedule. And I've noticed like the 2:30 to 10:30, that means I can have a few hours after work to, you
Stop
know,
spamming it.
to wind down and whatever. And then I can also have a few hours before work where I still don't have to get up super early. I can wake up at like 11, a.m. and still have quite a decent amount of time before I actually have to get out and go to work.
Yeah.
So yeah, this shift's a lot better. Hoping to have more free time.
Yeah, but I mean, like you work like 1 day more a week, but like
Yeah, but you get a lot more time in those days you are working anyways.
and it just like you feel like you have more time, even though you work the 5 days.
This helps with
It's
the
just like
poison.
you just have like more time after and before work.
Yeah, I should also preface that by saying because I kind of realized the way I was talking about it makes it sound like I really hate my job. I actually kind of like my job. It's just like I don't think anybody can really love a job. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
you still gotta go to work.
It could
Yeah.
be a Twitch streamer or a
I mean,
Let's
yeah,
Player.
there's also there's of course those dream jobs, but out of like
I mean-
normal jobs that I could get at this age where they pay a decent amount of money, the job I have right now, I'm pretty happy with it overall. I'm glad I got it.
Yeah, it's like a fine line, trying to find like a job that you like, at least like enough to like want
Yeah.
to stay there, and then like work with people that you like get along well enough with, and like don't just like hate seeing them.
Yeah, I think a lot of it also has to do with the timing. Like, I got into this job at a really, really good time because a lot of the people, like, you start off as a part-timer no matter what you do, and the part-timers they kind of get treated a little unfairly sometimes. Like
How there's most places.
yeah, like you're treated like the new guy even if you've been there for years as a part-timer. And there is a lot of stories I hear where people are part-timers for several years, but because they just opened a new place, like I was talking about, they're making people full-time, like really quickly. So
Yeah.
I only had to deal with the whole part-time bullcrap for like a couple months instead of, some people are dealing with it for like 3 years or so. So that was definitely a big plus. Just a good time to get in there. Area I'm trying to get to, but I can't remember how to go over there.
I don't know where
This area
what you're trying to do.
sucks.
Go fight the ape.
No, I'm gonna go do something different first. Something.
You didn't even give it a good try.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to do it once. I wanted to go back here.
Ugh.
There's a. This part's pretty cool.
Careful.
Go willy nilly.
Part's pretty cool. It's also makes you feel a little uneasy. The snake in this game really irks me.
Yeah.
Why is that?
No, I just don't like snakes.
Hmm.
Like, I think what? I didn't realize I was so low on health. There's like one animal that I really do not want to ever run into. It'd probably be a snake.
One time I opened my door to the backyard, and there was a snake on the deck right next to me.
Yeah, you live in a place where that happens now.
I mean, it happened once.
Yeah, I mean,
I've seen
where it
one
can
snake since
happen.
I've lived here for almost 4 years.
See,
Yeah, I know.
this is
I've
why I
had
would never live in Florida. There's like there's wait
he
every time I go there, I run into some crazy animals, and I don't like that. I like feeling safe, like in my own backyard.
Okay.
Same thing with Australia.
Like one of the last times I went to Florida, probably like I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago at this point. We saw a dead monkey on the side of the road,
Jeez,
Monk?
and then
the heck?
we looked it up.
Is there even monkeys there?
There are
Not
now.
natively.
Yeah, not natively, but like apparently they're
Brandon, do
like
you remember what to do here?
monkeys got out and kind of like started like populating a little bit,
I remember what to do
Hmm.
here. I gotta puppeteer
and
something.
apparently a lot of them had herpes.
Awesome. So did
Huh.
you make out with it?
No, it was dead.
Oh, okay.
Do you have the aged Mist Raven thing?
Have the Mist Raven.
Mm, I think you can use that so that when it's about to attack you, you can like kind of teleport forward and
There's
run.
another way to do it where you can distract it by puppeteering something, but I don't see the
I don't
thing
know.
you're
I used
supposed
the
to
Mist Raven.
puppeteer.
When it was about to attack me, I used the Mist Raven to like teleport forward and then run into the place.
By the Mist Raven, then. Will have to be the last thing
Fun
we do
fact
this
about
episode.
Fun fact about this snake: it's not the same snake.
Whoa.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. That's
Oh, wait,
not the
this
one that was not
this
attacked
one's
you.
Not. This one's not.
Yeah.
You run into the other one again, though, don't you?
You can go kill it now if you wanted to.
Yeah. You can tell because you stabbed his eye out. So what do I do here?
No, you try.
Just like go forward. When it's about to attack you, use the prosthetic L2 to go forward and run.
You did it.
Keep doing that.
You did
Run
it.
in there.
You succeeded.
There is
Keep
another
going.
way to.
Keep going.
There is another way to do it. I don't remember though.
Dried serpent viscera.
So. how
So
do I
that's
get-
one of the 2 items you
so-
need for one of the endings.
How do I get married to this thing again?
What?
You don't know about that?
You got to whip your dick out in front of it.
Okay, I mean that might be Louis C.K.'s method, but personally, I prefer something different.
I mean, you got to ask first, but
Yeah, okay, that's the part that's important.
Well, he did do that.
yeah,
But-
He did ask.
but he was in a
Yeah.
position of power, so it was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of things. It's a fine line, you know.
Yeah, and a lot of people tend to cross it pretty quick.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. So there
Gotta
you
get outta
can
here.
marry one of these snakes.
I have no
Like,
idea what you're talking about.
You get into like, remember like that little Patagonia? I don't remember what it's called really. The little thing you get into where, I don't think Rob ever saw us in this place. We fought a boss here. It sucked.
All right.
You get into like that little thing. Remember in the beginning where you get into the thing and then the snake. We talked about how the snake thinks you're trying to marry it, so then it
Should probably teleport.
shows you its eye. Right. You're right. And then it shows you it gets right up to it, and then you stab it in the eye, and that.
Yeah.
There's another one of those things where you get in the thing and you talk to it, and you. I don't remember. There's another one of those things basically. I thought it was over there, but it's not.
I don't know.
Cool.
But yeah, I guess that's probably gonna have to be it for this one. I don't want to go too long.
All right.
All right then.
See you guys next time.
See ya.
Yep, we're gonna marry a snake. See ya.